I think it's part of the democratic process. But my worry is that the president during his campaign made a lot of promises to Nigerians, and Nigerians truly voted for him. And the party and also the president has a responsibility to fulfill those promises. And for him to be able to succeed, the party also has a responsibility to ensure that the leadership of the 9th National Assembly must be a supportive one, must be that must be stable. Not only being stable, but must also work hand in hand with Mr. President. So the three arms of government working together will be able to deliver the dividends of democracy to Nigerians. I'm therefore using this medium to call for caution, so that members of the National Assembly elect must respect the position of the various political parties. Because in a partisan democracy, the party is always supreme. So we are guided by the views and decisions of the leadership of our various political parties. Today, APC enjoys comfortable majority in the National Assembly. And Nigerians are looking up to APC, not only to ensure that the parliament will be a stable one that will support the president to be able to deliver dividends of democracy to Nigerians, but also ensure that the manifesto of our great party is realized.
So you were inside the chamber on the 9th of June 2015 when we saw, when we witnessed the inauguration of that particular 8th Senate. Do you think the event of that day has any impact on what eventually one will say it became the life of the 8th Senate? To what extent did the event of that particular day affected whether the relations between the executive and legislature till now?
That unholy marriage was what led to the instability in the National Assembly throughout the 8th National Assembly. And therefore, it is important that the political class wakes up now and ensure that such arrangements is not repeated, because the legislature and the executive must work in pari passu, because the political class has a responsibility to also ensure that democratic dividends are delivered to our innocent voters, because the political class also has a responsibility to ensure that national interest is protected. And we should therefore sheathe our swords and ensure that every form of selfish interest is removed for the overriding interest of Nigeria as a nation. Party is not going to come out and say, we have chosen this. Party will only direct members who are already elected to vote according to the interest of the party, because the manifesto of the party is the manifesto of all of us. And the promises made by Mr. President is promises made for himself and also on behalf of the ruling party, political party. So it is incumbent on all members of APC to vote according to the directives and the interests of our political party, knowing fully well that that will only enable the growth and stability of our great party. Whether you like it or not, every elected member in the legislature, in the executive, does not have the ownership of the mandate alone. It's sponsored by the political party. In fact, in other climes, it's the party that ran the election, not the individuals. So what you are keeping on trust for the party. So if the party says this is our interest, knowing fully well they sponsored you, constitutionally you couldn't have run any election if you're not sponsored by a political party. So the sponsor, the man who sponsored you in the election, is the man that is also going to take the brunt if we fail. So we must deliver on the mandate. And so the mandate belongs to not only you as an individual who has been elected, but the party owns the majority ownership of the mandate belongs to the party. So I think that only indiscipline in a political system that will bring disobedience to the political party that has sponsored you into an election. Nobody would have taken you as a candidate to run any election without having a platform, a political party sponsoring you. This is the constitutional position. And we, in the spirit of reciprocity, having been sponsored by the party, must also try to fulfill the interests of the party. Not only that, knowing fully well that the interest of the party is how the country will become better, how government will be stronger, and how president will deliver on his promises to Nigerians. That is the interest of our party. And I think that APC as a party has come up. Nigeria trusted APC, voted for him, and majority of the votes today, you see, came to APC. And that is why the majority of the legislators elect are from APC. So I don't think there will be any problem agreeing to be on the same page with our political party who sponsored us. Have you asked yourself, if the party decides tomorrow to withdraw the sponsorship of any legislator elect, how will he be inaugurated? The litigation may not end for the next 5-6 years, during which time the tenure is already elapsed. So I will advise my colleagues to toe the line of discipline, and obedience to the party is the beginning of political wisdom. APC as a party is committed to ensure our democracy grows from strength to strength. APC also as a party is enjoying the trust and confidence of Nigerians. They've been elected in the majority, comfortable majority. I'm not against anybody, whether PDP, having a comfortable minority, but minority is minority. There's no comfort in being minority in a parliamentary process. So I think they're in the minority and they should make do with what they have for now, and allow those in the majority to also make do with what they have. So the simple truth is that what happened last time is an anomaly and it cannot be allowed to be repeated. And then the party has the big stick. The party has the big stick. The party sponsored us on trust. And when we win the election, we have won the election, and we are keeping whatever we have won as a mandate on behalf of the party, and should be used this thing according to the wills and wishes of our membership. So I think that every member of APC is expecting all elected members, whether in the parliament or in the executive, to do whatever that will make our party grow from strength to strength. Do whatever that will make our parliament, our democracy grow from strength to strength. So the issue of what happened last time, where there was disagreement, I don't think it is healthy, and it is not my wish that it should happen again. But I think that in all honesty, we as members of our party must toe the line of discipline.